Going live.
Hello. Hello, you people. Is it me or is it really dark up here? I'm sat here and it feels like it's gone dark. Like there's
Jen,
some kind
you've
of
got your sunglasses on.
Huh? Oh.
Where are your proper gigs, Grandma?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well.
Welcome to the world that has edges.
Well, they had edges before their prescription, but oh, that's better. It's like somebody turned the lights on. Hello to you all. It's great to see you, and I do hope that you are well. So we've got plenty of people in. Nicola Besham, High Level, Stevie Film, JL Railways, Iron Horse Railways, Mike at Putnam Junction, Smallwood Junction, Andrew Bettis, Jordan Hunter, Rubster's Trains and Travels, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Patrick Ling, Valleys 56XX, Dion Wollaston, Harry Sedgwick, RG Models 86, JTG Werewolf, Anthony Neil, Vobert Becking, Peachy TT 120, Harrick, Colin Edwards, Ed Flame 491, 156 Andrew, Shortbread Express, Little Britain, 3B Rail, Railway Rob 37 Dave, Ham Shackleton, Michael NTT 120, Paul Grant, Jordan Hunter, Beth G, Zantec, Richard Swiderski, Dave Rowledge, Michael Sarsfield. Great to see you all. I hope you are well. Welcome back to the greatest model railway live stream show that there is in all of YouTube, except no Temu-based substitutes, because I have 4 heads. Today, well, you might have already seen in the thumbnail, we're going to be doing a giveaway. This is in conjunction with Key Model World Publishing, who are running Key Model World Live at the NEC Centre coming up towards the end of this month. So what we're going to be doing, you know the drill. You've been here before. I know you guys are.
There's the drill.
No, not that kind of drill. Different kind of drill. But you guys know the score. That we've done these kind of giveaways before. What we're going to do is we're going to ask a couple of really stupidly easy questions, and then we'll pick names out of a hat. So, if you want to be in with a chance of getting yourself a pair, each of these come in pairs, and you have to say which day you want your pair of tickets for, either the Saturday or the Sunday. And what we always say is that, if you're in it to win the tickets, we do expect you to make use of the tickets. Don't just go, oh, I know the answers. Oh, look at me, I'm clever. Oh, no, but I live on the other side of the world, me. I can't go. No, if you can't go...
What impression was that?
I don't know. Somebody goes, oh, I'll win some tickets that I can never use. Don't do that.
I'll pin them
basically, you can. So you were saying before, what was that thing that I said to remember?
Yes. We're giving away 3 pairs of tickets, so you and a family member or someone you like can go on either Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, or somebody you like. When and where is it, says Patrick.
That is a very good question.
It's at the NEC. I think it's in Hall 2. It's at some point.
Oh, God grief,
at the
Jen.
end of this month. So
let me find it.
Let us just double check what the dates are. If anybody knows,
See, she should have told me. She should have told me to look.
Stevie Film says, that's not how I sound. Melchester Motherwell says it should be a condition that the winner must send a selfie from the show. Actually, I like that. Yeah. If all people who win, send us a picture from the show, because we do like to see what you've been up to. That would be really great. So we've got 3 pairs.
To be honest with you, most of the time people come up and say thanks. We've had that a lot, and it's always nice to see you.
I know.
Even if you don't win, if you're there, come and say hi.
And don't forget as well that at Key Model World Live, you can also pick up your Monday Club wagons from TMC, the Model Centre, and Sawyer Models as well. And also got badges being sold. Sawyer Models has actually got green ones as well as the What colour are we
I
on?
don't know how they've managed
Maroon.
that because we haven't had any green ones for ages.
You found some down
it's
the back of the sofa.
26th and 27th of April 2025.
Oh, Gordon
Jenny.
Aiken has very kindly donated £9.99 on the Super Duper
Thank you.
Chat. Says, hi all, long time since I've joined live. Oh, we've missed you. But our aim is getting better. Hope the modelling items I sent will come in handy for you both. Money for the pizza fund. Too many biscuits lately. Yes, actually. The monkey was going to build the bunny fighter. The 3B Rail sent this one.
With the modelling tools.
The modelling tools, yes. Beep, 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 beep. So,
Thank you.
the cupboard monkey was going to attempt 3B Rail's bunny fighter until she found out it's quite complicated.
It's not that it's complicated. There are parts that
you have to
require sub-assembly with metal inserts
and
painting each bit. And I want to do it right.
And up here in the loft, we don't want to be marinating in the fumes from the paint.
Yes, you do. You love it.
So,
you love it so much. So instead, I'm building a Willys Jeep.
This was one from the Magical Mystery Aisle in Oldie, I think.
It was.
Yeah.
So
It's a good spot, actually, because these are like normally just a few quid. And they come with a paintbrush and paints and everything. They're really good. New Junction, hello to you. It's great to see you. Hope I find you well.
Jen,
yes.
Speaking of TMC, we'll have some of the Monday Club wagons. It would be a good time to have a word from our sponsor.
Oh, okay. Where are they?
And the intro. Roll VT!
All right. Well, why didn't you say?
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey.
And we are back once again like the Renegade Master.
So great to see you. Hope I find you well. And we also have some information on a great offer that TMC are doing at the moment. So we'll bring you that in a moment when we've brought up the web page.
I'm doing it now, Mother. I'm doing it now.
No, can you hear me, Mother? So just to let you know that you can win a I'll let the monkey bring it up first, but I was going to read it out, then I realised that she's like, oh, hold on. Hey. Right, so Anthony Hill says, Jenny, can we please give a shout out to Peachy TT120? 2 years on the tube, great ambassador for TT120. Absolutely.
And a thoroughly nice chap.
Absolutely, yeah. We've done many a project with Peachy. And he's also, I mean, he's certainly out of the gates running fast. He's already on the second special commission in TT120. This is the first. So do check out his latest release. This one actually sold out incredibly quickly. Been and gone. But the new one is available to order through TMC, the Model Centre. Michael Sarsfield says TMC are a good model shop. Absolutely.
Yep, they're good eggs.
Absolutely. So once the monkey has brought the picture up to full size...
You mean that?
Yeah, so I'm going to press the button, hit the lever.
Hit the lever. Oops.
Don't make it so big that nobody can read it.
Trying my best here.
So TMC, the Model Centre, says, win a TMC gift voucher worth £200. It's Show Us Your Purchase week at TMC.
Whee!
So purchase a new pre-owned or custom model or kit or die-cast model from us in the past 12 months. Enter our competition below. This is on the Book of Face.
12 months is nice.
So share your image with us for a chance to win 200 squids TMC website gift voucher. Simple to enter. Post a photo in the comments below. This is on the Book of Face. I do keep reminding people that. And post the same photo on your news feed wall and tag TMC, the Model Centre. That's very important.
Yep, so they
in
can
the
find
post,
it.
say a few words in your post about what you like about the model since you've had it. And the competition winner will be chosen at random this Friday. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? We can't wait.
Carte DM.
Yeah.
Punk.
Hey, who? What?
Make my day.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
That is a nice thing from them.
Yeah. And that's it. No purchase necessary as long as you purchase something in the last 12 months.
Yeah, you don't have to buy junk before the contest, which is always good.
Gordon Aitken says, remember to tickle that like button, folks. Absolutely. It absolutely adores you tickling it. It goes... And
yeah. See, it did it. I was tickling it.
Yeah. So anyway, if I sound a little bit off tonight, that's because
she is.
I'm actually really ill, ragingly ill. We were away at a family event at the end of last week.
Yes.
So met lots of people who some of whom never seen before, a lot of whom I've not
that's
seen.
What tends to happen at a funeral.
Yes.
You meet parts of the family that you don't normally hang around with.
Yeah, so picked up a bit of a lurgy. So actually, one of the reasons I was wearing my shades is because I had a migraine all day. New Junction says, bribes and sealed envelopes to Peachy. I'm not sure quite how much sway he's got.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to try and bribe someone to win some money. Why don't you just keep the money?
I'll give him a 250 quid bribe if he'll let me win the 200.
Deal.
Yeah. Peachy has no influence, but he'll still happily take your money if you're going to give it.
Oh, don't say things like that. Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm just going to say one thing to my sister. She's just bought this.
What is it?
It's a lovely stripy candy stripe.
Is that a glass? It'll be broken by the end of the day.
Yeah, this is the problem.
If it's not made of plastic and able to be bounced,
yeah.
then I'm afraid it's broken at the end of the day, because little Bethy is...
My sister is not known for her ability to
let's just say
keep things in one piece.
She's quite hard on the decor. So, anywho... Anthony says Sunderland wine glass. Oh, yeah.
It will be, yeah.
Iron Horse Railway says, bribes, my ears picked up. No, get back in your box.
Now then. Ooh.
Yes. So we had all the announcements from Hornby on the TT120 front. There's probably the big news of the week. And we did know. I know it's easy to say, I knew in advance, you just didn't tell anybody because it was secret.
What?
But,
do you want to slow that again?
But we did know, actually. And I have to say, the model that I was most excited about was the Terrier in TT120. Now, I'm a big fan of the Terrier, quite a diminutive model at the best of times. Now, Hornby have been doing one in 00. In fact, their new club model is one in London and South Western Railway Green, which I must admit I found a strange choice because they did the other running number. There was two that were bought by the London South Western Railway, I think number 734 and 735. Can't remember off the top of my head which is the one they're doing now, but they did the other one previously, ended up discounting. But That in TT120 is great because I think it's very, very important that we get a nice range from all the 4 different regions of Britain. And I think that was a really quite good choice. Now, they've already done, obviously, research, CAD work, and I'm really looking forward to... New Junction says, awaits Rails Terrier. I'll be honest, I've been badgering Rails for ages, not for a TT120 Terrier, but just for them and Daypole to pull their fingers out and do another run of their Terriers. There's still a lot of different livery examples left to do. We've not seen in 00 New Haven Harbour Company. We've not seen Edge Hill Light Railway, Shropshire and Montgomeryshire, or War Department liveries. So there's still plenty of choice out there. And so many Terriers have never seen a physical release of their particular identities. So the Ochre Improved Engine Green, it's yellow, is always a good shout. They're doing Brighton in TT120 or Hornby. I think it's a good choice. That locomotive does still exist on the Isle of Wight. But anywho, right, we're going to ask 2 questions as the evening progresses, and there's 3 pairs of tickets up for grabs. So, if you can get to, you're responsible for your own travel. I know somebody said, "Oh, it's the expenses you can get in there." Well, I'm sorry. But yes,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not made of money.
Yeah. So essentially, 3 pairs of tickets. You're responsible for making your own way there. But 3 pairs of tickets. You get to choose which day your tickets are available for. I'm afraid it's not a case of, can I have one Saturday and one Sunday? No, the pair of tickets is for the same day. So you can bring a member of your family or bring somebody you really want to be there with. What we do ask is only enter if you can use them. So, question 1, fingers on buzzers, and don't write it in the chat. Anybody writing it in the chat will get
just deleted, because that's how
it'll get deleted, and you'll suddenly find that your messages don't turn up for the rest of the night, sort of thing, because it's just not cricket. So, question 1. What 3 colours have the Monday Club badges been released in so far? So there's 3 different Monday Club badges that have been released to date for people to buy. A lot of you guys making good use of them. A little birdie told me that at exhibitions up and down the country, you guys are making out like bandits with the savings. But what are the 3 colours that they have been released in so far? So there's your first question. If you know the answer, then write it down. Don't do anything yet with it. And as we said before, if you only send the answer to one of the 2 questions, then I'm sorry, you're not going in the hat. And we're not piecing together like one half and the other half.
I can't. There's so many come in.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time.
So
we'll be here till tomorrow.
Essentially, keep that handy. And Iron Horse Railway says this question is offensive to colourblind people.
It's not, because they can still know what we put them out in. They can't see it.
We told them what colours they were. Robert Cicero says, "Have a good day, Jen, Zoe, and everybody. I need to head back to work." Work? What is this horrible word?
Thank you for coming along, dude. Have a great night.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Always great to have you along. It says, "I like the improved green." Yeah, improved engine green. It's an ochre colour, which is kind of like a yellowy brown. I really like it, and I have to say that I've been badgering everybody to do more in these. I think that Wadden is one which sorely needs a new tooled release. So either Rails,
you love a new tooled
or
release,
Hornby. We need to see Wadden in improved engine green. And I think as well, I'm trying to think, Wadden's the one that springs to mind. What about Tulse Piccadilly and Thames? There you go. Just
if you want to go on Piccadilly, that's fine, but leave us out.
But also the London Brighton South Coast Railway Burntumber. Only Rails of Sheffield put out a single example. I think it was Gypsy Hill, and for some reason that's not been put out by Hornby. We've had no re-release from Rail Staple, and it's always a very, very popular livery.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Someone's saying hi to someone who's come in late.
Oh, hold on.
Gandalf.
Oh, where's my finger?
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
By the way, Jenny, you broke your finger last week.
Yeah,
Thanks, Gandalf.
Yeah, I appear to have.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to begin on the Willys Jeep. We're going to begin with an incision.
On the what Jeep?
The Willys Jeep. Whee! Okay.
Oh wait, I had a finger here before, but where's it? Where's the spare ones? I had 3 of them at one point or another.
A5.
E. Right on track, says Jenny. Model U are offering 10% off products off the shelf to Monday Club badge holders at Model World Live as a celebration of sponsoring the event. Boom!
Nice.
Excellent. So don't forget, everybody, make use
Bring
of
your badge.
your Monday Club badges. And there'll be a number of other retailers in the hall where your discount is good. TMC, Sawyer Models, Model U, as aforementioned there. And I'm sure there's others.
They're on the website.
There's a full list of people attending. They're the ones I know who are attending. I don't know if... I know Freising Hall Models, if they're there, then they do take AGR Model Railways. West Hill Wagon Works, I'm sure that they're there. RG Models 86 says, I'll have a word with Dapol tomorrow when I visit them about making more terriers. Yeah, there really needs to be another batch of the Rails Dapol Terrier. It may even be that now it would just be a Dapol Terrier. I don't know whether... the tooling is owned by Rails or not, or whether there's just an agreement. But we need the Marshumber livery. We also need more of the ochre liveried ones. I suggest, I've given you some examples: Thames, Tulse Hill, Piccadilly, and Wadden. So there you go. There's 4. Just put out 4. Edge Hill Light Railway, they had 2. Shropshire and Montgomeryshire, I think they had 3. Or was it 4? It's either 3 or 4. And they had some pretty cool names like Hecate. It's Greek.
Hecate?
Yeah, whatever.
Hecate is a Greek deity.
Hecate. Yeah, I think there's one called Hesperus, I'm sure. Brian Perry says, hello, Jenny, from Brian, north of Inverness. Hello, Brian, north of Inverness. Where's...
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Well, thank you,
Thanks,
Gandalf. But I feel naked without my finger. Will somebody give me a finger?
Jenny!
What? Oh,
You know exactly what you're saying, you saucy little minx.
right. Anyway, Dave Scott Railways says... Cheerlead not this weekend. Bus rally in Kirby Stephen on Saturday and family meetup on Sunday. Checked locomotion models re Somerset and Dorset railway wagons. They will have them at the NEC. Oh yes, the little the Akira scale coal hoppers. Gordon Aiken says, "Oh, matron." Yeah, Kirby Stephen East. Actually, we've got a lovely painting on our wall of Kirby Stephen East.
Yes, we do.
Yes, in fact, any of you got a print called Eden Valley Standard? Smug mood engaged. We've got the original sat on our wall.
Yes, Jen, tell everyone.
Yeah, Simon Pitch says, carry on Monday Club already.
No, I can't take her anywhere unless it's to apologise.
Okay. Zantex says, my Farish 66 and GBRF livery came from TMC, so just had a go at the gift voucher. Oh. Andy Fryers Junction says, Mr. Pitcher, your order left today will be with you tomorrow. Excellent. Now, I was going to ask Model U, we're having Minith Tattoos is finally being revamped. And I know I've threatened this for a couple of years, but I'm finally doing it. I've filmed the first video on revamping Minith Tattoos. So you'll be able to look out for that, not this week, but next week. I'm on a deadline because its exhibition debut will actually be at the Freising Hall Models birthday event, which is at Freising Hall Models. So that will be your to you, squash tomatoes and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you. They've changed the instructions. They've made them even clearer. I like that.
Yeah, it made this easier to make them.
Well, no, we can't have everything. David J says, thanks everyone. I think my comms problem was me. Can you hear me, Mother?
No.
I feel naked in here without my my little extendable finger.
I'll get you another one when I'm in town.
Ham Shackleton points out, oh, Andy is late. Gandalf!
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons. Nor are they early, they arrive precisely when they need to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Rob says, hello, Jenny. Sorry I'm late. Hope you're both well.
I just did one. I'm not doing it again.
Okay. Simon Trade's Mother Over Showcase says, this is why I'm eating a tub of ice cream today, as Jenny and Zoe keep putting my bread and butter pudding in the gutter.
Bread and butter in the gutter.
Okay, Gandalf, come on, calm down.
What?
I think you need to put the X tractor fan on. Would you plug it in behind there?
I'm a bit busy, Jen.
Well, you're generating noxious fumes, and it's not doing a wonder for my migraine.
Can I just say to everyone, I'm not generating noxious fumes. I am building a Willys Jeep.
Liquid Polly, can I just say, the fumes of this smells like, do you remember?
Pear drops.
Yeah, pear drops when we were kids that had never been near a pear in their life.
I do wonder what was in that stuff.
Yeah.
Which one is this? This one?
Yeah, that one. Plug it in. And then the X tractor fan will fire up. Zantex says, bread and butter in the gutter. Does that mean you've been sick? No, but I do feel pretty rotten. Iron Horse Railway says chemical pears are delicious. It's a complex ester. Studied this in A-level chemistry. Complex esters. Basically, E
I
numbers.
knew a girl called Esther. She was quite complex.
Yeah. Esters, right? If you ever wondered about an E number, the E in E number stands for ester. I remember making them, but I can't remember how. We made one that smelt like strawberries. Completely fake. Never been near a strawberry in its life. But I remember making it. And everybody was having a good sniff and going, yeah, that's smell like strawberries. Michael Sarsfield suggests use Tiger Balm for your headache, Jen. Not tried that, yeah. Well, the X Tractor fan used to be into Massey Ferguson, but he's kind of over it now. He's currently sucking out. Oh, SHGP Media says, did you know if you smell pear drops in the air, it's a sign of a chemical weapon? Gas, gas, gas. No, Iron Horse Railways is not here tonight.
It's usually xylene, isn't it? And stuff like that. We smell stuff. Jen remembers it from her days in the club.
Yeah, pear drops. No, pear drop. The smell of pear drops. Wasn't that? I want to say mustard gas, but did mustard gas actually smell of mustard? I don't know. Almonds is.
It was called mustard gas because of the colour, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of a yellow colour. Anywho, meanwhile. Retro Ramble says, stub your toe, that'll take your mind off your headache. It's like, oh yeah, I cut my own head off. It stopped me worrying about my bruised toe. Nick at Bletchton High Level says, I'm told that hammers are very good for headaches. Boom, boom! Mustard gas is chlorine, says SHG.
Yeah, it won't smell like pear drops.
I know there was one gas that smelt like pear drops. Because if you ever read Journey's End, I think it was Wilfred Owen, and in that it mentions about the smell of pear drops, And the Tommies in the trenches kept putting the gas masks on, and they kept thinking there was a gas attack, and it turned out there was a tree that was in blossom nearby, and that's what they were actually smelling. Madenstein Railway says you should see the trains being shown on BBC Two right now. The last one was a Claude Hamilton type locomotive with 3 maroon carriages. I've got a Claude Hamilton, so I saw it when I was going through, and I was picking Richard Brighton out at Class 108 because I've basically got too many locomotives, so I picked him out of Class 108. If his better halves were watching, no, he didn't buy a Class 108, honest. Right.
Okay.
No,
Just randomly getting people into trouble, are you?
Yeah, sarin's a new thing. Flymo Chairman one. I don't know what it's made of. Almonds is cyanide. It's like Jolly Roger's cookbook in here.
Okay,
Rob,
so
the forehead
hello
run is
to
actually...
GCHQ. Thanks for keeping us safe.
Yeah. Hello, GCHQ. Nice to have you dropping in. Always good to have MI5 on the line. Hello, where are we gone? Right, anyway, Crispus Fish UK, evening to you. There's a degree of lateness implied there.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
So, guys, we're going to repeat the first question.
Oh, yes, this is
Question
we've
one.
got 3 pairs of tickets. Now, each pair will be for the same day. You can't mix and match. However, what we do say is only enter if excuse me, if you can make use of them. If you know you can't make use of them, let somebody else win them. So it'll be 3 pairs of tickets we're giving away tonight, courtesy of Key Model World, who very, very kindly given us these tickets to give away. So take a family member, take somebody you like. Get yourself down to Key Model World Live. Basically, you pick the day, but both tickets that you win will be for the day. So the first question, again, just reiterate this. Don't send anything in. We won't even tell you the email address until we've given the second question, because we're not sifting through. Basically, if you send your answers in 2 different emails, you won't be in the hat. But the first question is, what 3 colours have the Monday Club badges been released in? So it is, of course, the Monday Club badges, showing your love for the channel. We've got a link in the description box down below to help you find where you can pick up the current colour. But
The current coloured butt.
yes, but there are 3 colours in circulation. So what we need to know is, what are those 3 colours? Write it down and hang on for the second question. We haven't made up yet.
Shush.
Yeah.
Don't make it sound like we're not professional.
Yeah. Don't let them know that we're just boring around in a loft of a house somewhere. But anyway, yeah, model use in the house. Don't forget as well that your Monday Club badges get you 10% off in stock figures from Model U at the Key Model World Live event, in celebration of them being sponsors of the event. And I wanted to ask, actually, Model U, do you do figures of... I've got this sneak suspicion you probably don't. I'm after a Mr. Tumnus for reasons. But I'm after a Mr. Tumnus from...
special interest reason.
Yeah, from the line The Witch and the Wardrobe. I suspect it might be a Buckle Skelly Station one, if it's going to be from somebody in particular. But we're after a Mr. Tumnus. Ravenheart Modelling says, I need the butt-coloured badge. You could argue that the current one is baboon bottom coloured.
You could argue it, but you wouldn't be right.
Yeah, well, I'm always right. Remember, there's only 2 rules in this world. The first one is I'm always right. The second one is, if I'm wrong, refer to rule 1. Griffey says, calling Mr. Tumnus, clean up, install 4. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, right on track says, I lost my Monday Club badge. I'm so sorry to hear. All I can suggest, I'm afraid, is that we do have badges available And we do have the previous colour available, which we'll try and remember to bring to Key Model World Live. Not telling you what the colour is. I mean, it's like like, who do they think we are? BBC Saturday morning TV.
Can I just point one thing out?
What?
We have a few of the.
It's like first come, first served. There's no bagsies on these. It's basically...
and there's so few that I can't put them on the website because if they got ordered, I might not have enough to fill it.
Yeah, so basically, if you want that extra one, it's a nice colour. The previous one actually is perfect for headboards on O-gauge stoofs. Also, don't forget as well, we've still got some Monday Club wagons available. There will be some of these available through TMC, the Model Centre, and also I think Sawyer Models might have one as well. We've got some in O-gauge, and we've got a load in double O as well. Do please support the project because we're wanting to clear the decks now, ready for us looking to order the next Monday Club badge. Tumnus is the goat satyr, says Valley's 56XX. Yeah, half man, half
he's
half
the
goat.
Satyr.
Yeah, half goat. Yeah, I always for some reason I was thinking centaur, but of course centaur have got 4 legs.
Yep, centaurs are
right
the
on,
horse dudes.
Right on track says we do not have a Mr. Tumnus, I'm afraid. Okay, it was worth a shot. I think if Tom Marshall from Buggle Scully Junction passes through,
we may attempt to procure his
Mr.
services.
Tumnus, calling Mr. Tumnus. Peachy TT 120 says, Jenny, Pico Rail 200 Challenge. Are you entering? I don't know what it is. I must admit, I'm not aware of it. There's many things that pass us by because if people don't tell us, how are we supposed to know?
Not just that, but we've been out of it for a few weeks thanks to family issues. Which is why, and I'm going to jump in here, there was a comment that was on Jenny's channel that was bad-mouthing a retailer.
Was it?
Yes. I noticed it because it was removed today. And of course, I get a moderator message when I look at stuff. I saw it
on
in
YouTube.
Someone had been bad-mouthing a retailer because they had a bad experience. We all have bad experiences from time to time, but don't go bad-mouthing people just because you had a bad experience. It can just be a one-off thing.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens all the time, and there is a retailer, it's not Rails, that's in the same city as Rails, who I've seen time and time again people having bad experiences.
Yeah.
A pattern can emerge, but we always say, give the retailer the opportunity to sort things out.
Yeah, always, because let's face it, we're all human.
Shall I press the buttons that we can...
We haven't changed for a while.
Yeah, I know we haven't. That's why I'm pressing the button.
Wow.
There we go. Oh, the buttons come up. There we go.
Hit the lever.
Hit the lever. So I'm going to move these forward actually because there's some lovely models here. I'm going to put them where people can see them.
Wow.
So there's the Jones goods, and let's see now. Let's put the J70, or should I say the C53, in Great Eastern Railway livery up there. Incidentally, if anybody's looking for the Rapido model set with the Great Eastern liveried J70 and the 2 Wisbeach and Upwell coaches, then Nuffy's models in Bolton does have the other one to that, the one with the white skirts and the maroon
one that you didn't
coach.
buy.
Yeah, the one that I didn't buy. So he still has one, and of course, if you're shopping in person, they are also participants in the Monday Club badge scheme. Thank you, Flymo Chairman 1, for sharing the link to the Minith Tattoos Quarries tank wagon, and of course, like I always said, before Minith Tattoos is currently going through a rebuild, and its exhibition debut will be at Freising Hall Models birthday event. Summer Breeze Model Railway, John and Holly says, yes, best to speak to the retailer first. 99% of the time they are able to sort the issues. Most issues seem to be with delivery companies they use. Yes, we know that well, as every drop kick our parcel into some random neighbour's garden.
Yes. The other one, sent it to frickin' Eindhoven.
Ravenheart Modelling says, if I badmouthed a company every time I had a bad experience with them, I would never get any work done. Oh. Griffey says, question, may I ask you, your and chat's advice on Class 58? Is the Hornby worth buying for its second-hand price or pay more for Hellion? I'll be honest with you, I have no first-hand experience with either. If I were in the market to purchase a Class 58, my personal preference would be the Hellion one. I know that the Hornby one, I think, is it ex-Lima? It's certainly much older tooling. And I don't know, my gut feeling is I'd go Hellion, but my criteria are possibly different from other people's criteria. Don't ask me what my criteria are because I can't explain them. Madden Steam Railway says, you should see my collection of locomotives. I have tons of model steam locomotives and run them on my club's layouts. My most recent additions are a Bullied Leader and a tiny Northeastern Railway H-Class. The H-Class, also known as the Y7. I've got one on my turntable. I can't actually, no, I can show it to you.
Yeah, we can. Press the roving cam.
Yeah, but roving cam on its own, when it comes up, yeah, there we are. Look, see, there's the H-Class, a.k.a. the Y7, on the turntable. Look at that.
You spin me
right round, baby, right round, like a record.
Right round, round, round.
Peachy TT120 says, Jenny, are you live streaming at Key Model World Live? No immediate plans to. We haven't been invited to, but...
we're just going to show up.
Yeah, we're just going to show up. You know, if a certain retailer were to invite us, then, you know, we'd give it some consideration. So it's one of those things. It is a lot of hard work, and you know, we do enjoy doing it. But here, hold on a moment.
It is a great thing. We love to do it.
Yeah, let me put myself back on the screen.
Go on, show yourself back on.
There we go. So,
Beep.
hello, welcome back.
No, take it over there.
Yeah, and a lot of people. Every one of those things. It's. There used to be Hermes, and I was. Yeah, I think the jokes and the stories, the horror stories, happened when they were called Hermes. May even be a reason that they changed the name. I don't know for certain, but who knows. But there was lots of horror stories, but I think it just all depended on what driver you got. If you got a good driver, good experience. Nigel Cole says, I just received my A4 Dominion of New Zealand and my Acura Scale Class 31, of course. Acura Scale, a new batch of 31s have been announced, and that ochre livery, it's actually, it looks like a kind of orangey brown. I wouldn't say it's ochre. I think I've seen it billed as ochre, but I don't think it is ochre. But that very distinctive livery has apparently sold out to pre-order, although I think they're not due until early 2026. So if New Junction is in, is there any chance you can make the order a bit bigger? Hello, Timber Surf. Great to see you. I hope you are well. I know you've been lurking for a while, but not seen your chat for a while. It's always great to hear from you. David Newby says every is just as bad as was only. Change is the only change is the name. Sadly,
yeah. It's always been like that. That's kind of the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, JTG Werewolf is sold out to pre-order. I'd like to see, and I know that it's not unheard of for manufacturers to go, my God, the demand is huge for this one, and increase the order. And I'm hoping that with nearly a year to go before they actually are due to arrive, that Acura Scale might increase that order a little bit. RG Models 86 says, I would have liked to see the TT120 Terrier in a train set along with the four-wheel coaches. I think it will come. You know, I think that's going to be an evergreen product for Hornby and TT120. I think it's a good choice, and I think it will sell well. For anybody who's interested, it's a 6-pin decoder socket, apparently. Which, you know, somebody's saying, oh no, HM7000 isn't going to fit in it. But actually, I think it bodes well. What it says to me is that Hornby have designs on a small enough 6-pin decoder that will fit in it.
Also, to the one that was asking the question about not HM7000, about TT120s, and how many people are using it, and
Quite a lot,
is it
actually. Do we have a
lasting
code?
and stuff like that? Yeah, we do.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I'm going to say this to you. Every time we've talked to a retailer, they've said TT120 matches and possibly even exceeds the levels that N-Gage are matching.
Yeah, it does actually seem to have really...
It's found its niche.
It's found its niche amongst new modelers. I've seen a lot of new modelers have come into the hobby or back into the hobby to TT120, which I guess, I mean, if it was the case that you didn't have the baggage of already having stuff, then I think, you know, it would be an interesting and very viable choice.
I like it. I really do like it.
But I think there's also an element of N-Gage modelers who are moving into it.
As they get a bit older and the eyesight's not as good, all of a sudden you can still see your model, but you can also maintain the advantage of the size thing.
Zantec asks, how good is the Gauge Master Infinity range? Again, I have no first-hand experience.
But if you guys do, let us know.
Yeah. Ivo Van Zon says, hi all.
Hello.
Some kind of suggestion of lateness there.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. CP Model Railway says, I think Peachy did indicate in one of his videos that Hornby's 6-pin non-sound HM7000 decoder will fit the TT120 Terriers. Yes, it will, because that's part of the design process. Yeah, I'm actually in the beta test group for HM7000. We haven't had the 6-pin decoders through, although I have seen one of the test examples when we were down at Hornby, which shows you just how long they've been working on that. So it is coming.
Everything takes ages.
It is coming. Plymouth North Road Station says, will there be cigars and pipes again at Key Model World Show, like Milton Keynes for fellow Monday clubbers?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
So we've been sent...
Steamtronics Production says, hi Jenny, can you please give a shout out to the West Riding Small Locomotive Society? Absolutely, a big shout out to the West Riding Small Locomotive Society. Great to have you in. Biscuit Barrel says, I really should have gone N-Gage when I got to the hobby. I could have had a proper big layout, but I'm glad I went with double O. You know, it swings and roundabouts. Now, we've been sent...
Thank you, PG.
Yeah, so this... Shall I bring it up? There we go.
Da-da-da.
So, okay, that's nice. Pico Rail 200 Model Layout Competition. Okay.
In conjunction with the...
Railway Modeler and Pico.
and the 200th year of train travel.
Is there another picture?
Nope.
So how do we know what it is? Come on, Peachy. Come on.
Go back to the main thing so I can check his emails.
Okay.
Thank you.
009 and HOE are the only proper gauges, says Rick Morley. Well, I am rebuilding Minith Tatus, which is 009. But, right.
This is the link. Pico Rail 200 contest.
You've put 299 contest.
Good.
Right.
Press the right button.
Anyway, I think it's probably about time that we gave the second question. And you can tell by the fact that I'm bringing this up that I've thought of a question.
Yeah, I can also tell that she looked over and saw that I was trying to press together this Willie's Jeep, which is freaking small, man.
It is
look
quite
at that.
small,
Beep,
actually.
beep.
Yeah, I must have, actually, I think I'm going to, I may actually grab that.
You're gonna nick it.
I'm going to put that on Minith Tattoos.
To be honest with you, I expected this to happen because of one major thing. You'd already pinched it off me. I had to grab it back off you before we came live. So what's the next question, Jenny?
So, just as a recap, question 1 is, what 3 colours, and we need the precise colours, have the Monday Club badges been issued in to date? These are, of course, the great little pin badges that are available at the link down below underneath this video, that give you access not only to showing your love of the greatest online model railway live stream on YouTube, but also...
What's this week?
The food, whatever. But also, they access a unique in-person discounts with a large number of different retailers. As we always say, support the retailers who support your hobby. Question 2. Now, this could be, I think some people might go, oh, it's a trap. But what is, Jenny, as in me, what is my favourite locomotive type? Please don't put it in the chat because otherwise you'll find yourself muted for the rest of the stream. And as we said before, only enter this if you can use the tickets. We've got 3 pairs of tickets. Each pair will be for a specific day. You need to actually specify the day that you want. But we've got 3 pairs to give away. And now, to enter, you need the answer to both of those questions being sent to zoe.robinson@gmail.com and put competition as the title. So that's competition as the title, and that just helps the Cupboard Monkey be able to find all of these. So there you go, 3 pairs of tickets up for grabs, thanks to the amazing generosity of Key Model World Publishing. So there you go. Already got my tickets, says Dave Scott Railways.
Very nice. I like.
I do understand that a lot of people may have also already bought your ticket. Gordon Aiken says, Jenny, are those working... Oh, excuse me.
Is that part of the question?
No. Behind the tank engine, what? Yes, they are all working lamps. These ones, I think, might be asking after. They are actually the legacy lamps from DCC Concepts. You can also get them through all of the DCC Concepts.
For question 2.
What, you mean you don't know?
I want you to make sure. Wow, you can't write with a fountain pen.
I was known as the fountain pen killer at school. Now I'm very
Fountain pen.
I'm very heavy-handed with a pen. Always used to be said that I was able, blind people were able to turn my notepaper upside down and read it like Braille because I basically embossed my words into it, and that actually meant that I could only use biros because any kind of fountain pen or felt tip pen I just destroy. I can't help it. I'm just heavy-handed. Oh, I meant the lamps on the actual engine behind the H class. No, they're not working lamps. They came with it. That's the Sonic Models A5 tank. They're actually, let me just pluck this out. They're non-functional, but they are kind of cosmetic, so they're on there. I think they just came with it, from what I remember. I can't remember whether they're actually... I suspect, because I'm bone idle and I don't fit these extra bits and pieces, I suspect that they came factory fitted, but they aren't functional, unlike... I know the Black 5 from Hornby has functional lamps, but that one doesn't. Anyway, Ham Shackleton says, being a left-hander, I couldn't use fountain pens either. They just dig holes in the paper. Yeah, I just always bend the nib. And once you bend a fountain pen nib, it's never the same. They're yes, Simon Train's Model Railway Showcase. You can send the answers now to the...
The answer is open and will be open until 8:20.
Yeah, 8:20 is our cut-off. Any answers...
Can I just say this?
Yes.
Because it always happens. For those of you watching
on catch up
after the live stream has ended, the competition will have closed by then.
Yeah, this is only open to people watching live. Let's call it a perk for those of you who watch live.
Just one of those things.
It's one of those things, and like you may think, like, oh, nobody would do that. Yes. We've had an entry to a competition like 18 months after, and we're like, what is that?
I had to go looking for what was going on.
Yeah, we had to go and look up. What the hell was that? Gordon Aitken says, must have been the way the light was hitting them. They looked like they were lit up. It's because they've got, it's like a crystal thing. And I've seen a lot of locomotive lamps like this. They have like a little piece of crystal which reflects the light, and they look like they're kind of lit up when they catch the light. Knockers Lane says, when are DCC Concepts going to get more functional working LED loco lamps? When I was working at DCC Concepts, the problem was that the tooling had been lost at the factory, and it was there was a specialist out in China that made loco lamps, and sadly, I believe that the story, as I was told, as I remember it, was that the person who owned the factory sadly passed away, and the tooling got lost in the aftermath of all that. And when I was working at DCC Concepts, they were still selling through stocks of existing stocks of the lamps. Those have now all sold through, but they were in the process of trying to get new patterns for tooling made. And that is quite a long-winded process. It's very expensive as well. I don't know where they're up to with that. I know that it is an intention to get those back in the range, but I don't know on what kind of a time scale.
That's one of those unfortunate things.
Right. If you scroll down, is there some information on this? Peachy says there is information here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's self-service, is it?
I'm trying to do many things at once.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me. About the event or activity.
Okay.
Organizer, Pico Model Railways. Venue.
I don't know where this venue of is.
Here we are. British manufacturer Pico Model Railways will be holding a nationwide modelling competition for people of all ages. To enter 2 different types of competition that is open to both beginner and experienced modellers, and to mark and celebrate 200 years of British Railways. The competition will open on Monday the 10th of March 2025, and participants will be able to enter by purchasing a specially designed Rail 200 baseboard, which will give the modeller automatic entry into the competition and be sent to them for them to model. Entrants will have until 30th of September to submit photos of their layouts, which will then be independently judges and selected for the final and exhibition. I think that there's some kind of autocorrect issue going in there. I think there's independent judges, and they will be judging and selected for...
They'll be selected by independent judges.
There are 2 types of competition. One will be a modular layout competition where modellers can enter using an 00 gauge piece of track provided by Pico and create a layout of their choice. There are strict guidelines that need to be followed to ensure that the layout will be compatible with others. It's like a modular thing.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. The second competition will be a scenic diorama competition, where modellers can create a diorama in any scale they like.
That sounds great.
I'm just seeing if it doesn't say who the judges are. I suspect Kathy Millett might be one of them, and Steve Flint might be the other, but I could be wrong.
Richard Grutus says he's taken his naval exams. He got 7 C's. That is amazing. I love it. Jenny, I challenge you to do a TT120 Pico challenge diorama against Peachy. But we might as well just throw the hat in now. Peachy is the king.
Yeah, but we can't be... if you ever saw his layout at some of the shows with the roundhouse...
Oh my goodness, that was amazing.
Sorry, not competing. It's like, we're not worthy, we're scum. Right, I'm going to press the button.
Are you? My goodness.
Hit the lever.
Kick the buttock.
Yeah. Greasy Rails, hello to you. And Michael Sarsfield says, there are some ideas in the latest railway modeller that's out now.
Yes.
Incidentally as well, do check out TMC, the Model Centre's Facebook page. They've put a post up there about a competition to win £200 worth of vouchers for ordering goodies online from them. It's open just this week. Closing date's Friday. Check out their Facebook post for details. But essentially, if you've bought anything in the last 12 months, then you could be eligible for £200 of vouchers. So essentially, no purchase necessary if you already purchased something long before you knew there was a competition. But you've basically got to share a photo of your model, post it in the comments to the specific post, and then post it on your thingy, tagging the model centre with a little, say a little something about it.
You've got 20 minutes to enter to get into the... Whoa.
20 minutes? Good God,
Yeah.
time's gone quick. We've had quite a few come in.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, so...
Very nice. I like.
It's nice. So, I think Camelot will be at Key Model World Live, says Peter Jackson. Yeah, of course, Camelot. It's only a model. Camelot is, of course, Peachy TD 120's layout. Biscuit Barrel says, I was told yesterday that, whilst I was topping a diesel radiator up with water, that it wouldn't grow no matter how hard it tried. RG Models 86 says, I've just built a No 09 diorama from my local model railway club's modelling competition. I am taking a break for the moment.
And some atrocious jokes, and I love it.
Yeah, Peachy TT 120 says, Peter Jackson's correct. It's squeezed in the last minute. Nobody's invited me to Team Everywhere Live. Actually, no, I tell you, they have. Just not to display anything. And I think Meneth Tattoos is going. Actually, it won't be ready in time. Yeah, I'm just working on the Meneth Tattoos rebuild. It's going quite well, incidentally, but you'll have to watch the videos to find out about that.
I'm going to edit the video.
So anyway, big news last week was, of course, that the TT120 announcements from Hornby. For me, there was a good spread of different things from different eras, but for me, very much, the Terrier is the standout model. There are some photographs of test shots from the tooling showing how much die-cast material is in there, so hopefully it will have really, decent adhesive weight. Really looking forward to that. It takes a 6-pin decoder if you're interested, and we're still waiting for, but will be forthcoming, this 6-pin HM7000 decoder. So I've got hiccups.
Hickety-dickety-dups.
Yeah. So if anybody's wondering, I am roaringly ill, so I am here to entertain you because I wouldn't let you down. But I got a massive migraine.
She gets paranoid when
to the point where
when
actually
we have a week off. That's why she's here.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm going to put my shades back on because I've got a migraine, and bright lights are never good for a migraine.
No, they're not.
Ham Shackleton says, I was thinking of making a Kit Kat diorama model, but I'm taking a break. Is that a tumbleweed? Zantek says, I just ordered some West Hill tail lamps for N-Gauge. Don't forget as well, of course, your Monday Club pin badges. You can pick them up at the link down below. A low stock warning. Can I just say, we're down to fairly low numbers on the current colour. They're almost certainly going to be sold out by the time we get to Key Model World Live. We might have a handful that we scrape out at the bottom of boxes. There are a few of the previous colour. I'm not giving the colour because that's the answer to one of the questions. But if you really do want the previous colour, I think we've got like 5 or 6 that we found in the bottom of a box, and they will be available in person only
on a first come first served basis.
Yeah. Stevie Film says, which colour is getting low? Let's see what you did there. The current one.
The current bun.
So, yeah, they're getting really low. I've got to decide what colour to do next. Don't just swamp the comments with your colours of choice. My preference is actually ochre, improved engine green. Gordon Aiken says 241 watching and only 87 likes. Come on, everybody. If you're watching, hit that like button and consider sharing the stream. Let people know about this great mirth and merriment that is the Monday Club. Timbersurf says 10 free tickets are up for grabs. Oh, so it's going off the top there. Timbersurf says 10 free tickets are up for grabs over the next 5 weeks for Model Rail Crew exhibition. Just see Barnabas Junction's last live for details.
Nice.
I've got this feeling we've been invited to exhibit at a show and I've completely forgotten.
To be honest with you,
might be that one.
we have been.
It's been a funny old year.
It's been a horrible year, and to be honest with you, if we've missed anything, we have the best excuse, and it's not really an excuse; it's just a fact.
Yeah. Right on Track says, "Have you kept the Hellion O2?" Well, of course I have. I bought it myself. So
didn't you say that in the review?
I did say that in the review. Actually, it was my copy, my one. Cool Shades says Rubster's Trains and Travels. They're actually exactly the same glasses as my regular glasses, except they're prescription sunglasses. Everything else about them is exactly the same. The reason I'm wearing them indoors is not because I'm some kind of hip, cool individual.
You're definitely
I've
not
got
hip
a
or
migraine, cool. And it does help a little bit. Model Rail Crew is 22nd of June, says Peter Jackson Chile.
Richard, not the one we're thinking of.
I would have thought that they'd remind me in advance. I've got this offer. I committed to a few exhibitions this year, which I normally rely on people reminding us.
The names in. We have a hat to put the names in, and it's my St. Louis Blues one. And for all of you who go, why have you got a St. Louis Blues hat? It's because that is my team.
Yeah, well, not specific.
My hockey team.
Not as in like
I don't own it. No.
Yeah. Oh. Wangok says
I'm going to
auditioning for The Matrix. Like, yes, Mr. Anderson.
Paul at City Aerials. I'm sorry to say you've got question 2 wrong.
Hey, what?
But you're welcome to try again.
See, I flip-flop a little bit, so can I just say, I've just seen what he's put. I will actually accept that. I'm going to say...
You're going to accept that, okay.
Because actually, I've got 2 favourites, so you know what? I'll accept either. I'm looking at the shelves, so I've got a hell of a lot of them as well. Yeah, Timbersurf, I can't remember whether that's the one I was invited to ages ago. I'm unfortunate. It's one of those things. I'm really forgetful. I normally rely on other people reminding me because I'm just useless at remembering.
And now you all know the reason I'm here.
Yeah, Alec Carter says, "Hi Jenny, lovely princess coronation on the layout this week. Which member of the class do we have?" It's City of London actually. Was it 46245? And it's actually fitted with sound decoder. It's actually got a HM7000 in. Gary B says, "Sorry, I know you have a migraine, but I keep expecting you to look at the camera and say, 'Welcome to Jazz Club.' Welcome to Jazz Club. Come on, jazz trombonist from the Tumble of Clowns." That's a very talented clown with the trombone. Where's the rest of the Tumble of Clowns? Oh, one of those clowns has got a bit of a throat on him.
Whoa. My brain, it fell out.
Oh, you just...
No.
Oh, dear. Are you going to the Bluebell Railway on the 28th and 29th
of June? I need to grab the contest note.
Can I just say, right, in terms of exhibitions, yes, we will be at Frysing Hall Model Railway's birthday celebration. I think it's something like 70 years. They've been going a long time. It's a one-day event, and that will be Mineth Tattoos' exhibition debut. I think it is. It's either that or they asked me to bring 4 seasons. Can't remember. I'll be at the Lee Model Railway show as well. That's not till the towards the end of the year. In addition, we are at the Bluebell Model. at the Bluebell Railway model event. So we don't normally venture that far down south. But
we went to Devon last time.
Yeah, we've been to Devon to the Rattery Little Train Show,
which was excellent.
It was actually. We thoroughly enjoyed that. Bluebell Railway model event. Really looking forward to that. I've never visited the Bluebell Railway, but I've been following their progress since long before they actually. I actually started following with interest the Bluebell Railway's expansion when they were still extending to Kingscote. And they've since gone another station up from there and reconnected to the main line. JL Railways asks, are you going again this year, Jenny? I don't know. It's been hinted, but we haven't had a specific invite yet. But I've got to be careful because I don't want to accidentally double book. We're also at the Schmierf event, which is the Settle Model Railway Festival.
And we're at Lee.
I've already said Lee.
Okay, I wasn't listening.
But also, I've never been to the Bluebell Railway. What you've got to remember, J. Paul Anderson, is that we're at the other end of the country. So anything south of London is pretty much a foreign country to us northerners.
You're not northern. You're from South Wales. You're southern.
No, I wasn't born in South Wales. I was born up here.
Which Welsh town did you go to school in, Jenny?
Ystrad-on-Lys.
You're from South Wales.
Valley's 56XS says, tish, tuppa-tish, tuppa-tish, tuppa-tish. Groovy. Yeah, we're going old jazz. Yeah, that's right. It's jazz-tastic. Krista Duke says, hi, Jenny and Zoe.
A Monday clubbers never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Late here as well, said Richard Knowles. Oh, we thought you'd sneak in.
Thought you'd sneak in while Gandalf was already on the case.
Could you just check the angle of the dangle? Because the camera's not come up.
Oh, it's all good.
Is Bolton really the north, says J. Paul Anderson. John.
Oh! Die it, North.
Burn!
As someone who's from the proper north, I'm going to say you get honorary north.
Mark Wilson asks, what connection do you have with Wales, Jenny?
Magnetic.
My mother's side of the family are all from Wales.
Magnetic connection.
Briefly lived there in Ystrad-on-Lys near Inniskedwin and Glenreid. Just up the Swansea Valley, past Morriston. Oh, that's lovely. Be here, be there, be here, be there.
Stop it.
Gary B says, speaking as a southerner, anyone who lives north of Portsmouth is a northerner. Michael Sarsfield says, not far from Swansea. You will always welcome to Swansea Model Railway Club and Show. Oh, thank you so much. We are visiting, we're currently organising to visit Oxford Rail. They're at the Forest Fath Industrial Park near Swansea.
So Jen's trying to get herself an invite to go and lick all the cars.
James Pett says, Morriston, War World Scenics are based near there. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
J. Paul Anderson says, Swansea, close to Barry Scrapyard. I've never actually been to Barry. Been to Porthcawl. Actually, I had a really, really great series of family holiday getaways in static caravans at Porthcawl. As a kid, loved it. Even to this day, when I smell the smell of freshly made donuts at Blackpool, always actually reminds me of Porthcawl. It's also where I first discovered my favourite ice cream flavour, which is mint choc chip. So there you go.
Wow.
Leslie Gilpin Railway says, I lived in Morriston, then Clydach for 3 years before I got the call to Cardiff.
Do you have to get called to Cardiff?
I think it's kind of, they operate a one in, one out policy. I remember Porthcawl, says James Pett. I used to love the Pleasure Beach there as a nipper. Yeah, sadly the Big Dipper thing that they had there is no more, but that always used to be a favourite of mine. It was like a wooden roller coaster. All it went was up, round, and they went down through a water trough, and then that was it. That was your lot.
To be honest with you, a lot of roller coasters used to be like that, and they were just fine.
Yeah, I think it burned down. It was a wooden roller coaster or something like that. So yeah, Wamgok says it's a housing estate now. Oh no!
Everyone's got to live somewhere.
Russell Benton says used to work in Gorsinen. And I think people are now just typing random Welsh place names just to test it.
Just to see if you can still pronounce them. Jen, would you do me a favour, since we are coming up to the...
Okay, so we're coming up to the deadline.
5 minutes left.
You've got 5 more minutes to send your answers to these for a pair of tickets to Key Model World Live, and basically only enter if you can use them. You get to pick the day, but it's a pair for the same day. So question 1, what 3 colours have the Monday Club badges been released in? And question 2, what is Jenny's favourite locomotive type? And I will actually, there's 2 that I will accept, because I have gone on about both of these so much. I think it's only fair to accept either of these. Send your answers to zoe.robinson@gmail.com, and please put competition as the title. Just helps us find it. Knockers Lane says, I went to Morrison. I think you meant, is it Morriston with a T? I think you're missing a T there. Hospital Swansea. Now I got teeth. Michael Sarsfield says, you got it right, Jen. Gorsinen is just up from me in... I'm sorry. Melchester Model Railway says, question 3, what is Jenny's favourite flavour?
No, there's only 2 questions. Don't make me cry.
Simon Trains Model Railway showcases, question 4, where's Topsy and Gronksy? Buried underneath it. I've got a big mound for Project Minith Tattoo. So I've got a big mound of primo model trees,
and at the moment they're guarding them.
And unfortunately, Topsy and Gronksy are hiding out. They've built a den behind all of these many primo trees. So at some point over the next week, this weekend, they will probably end up on Minith Tatus, depending on how much progress I make. Valleys 56XX says, I had a drink with Di Woodham's son last year. Oh wow. I must admit, I got to hang out with one of Fred Dibner's sons from time to time. The one who lives on the Isle of Man.
And is that the end of that story?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I know when Jen's brain just goes, no, that's it. That's all you're getting.
Jen has got a stabby migraine, which is why I look super cool. It's like, yeah, we got half a tank of gas and we're wearing shades and it's night time.
It is.
So I'm really quite ill. You don't understand quite how ill I feel at the moment. We're going to finish the Monday Club and I am going straight to bed.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations. Jen's sick. She's sick, baby.
Right, so I'm just, I've got
She's
another...
a very sick lady.
Right, just to... okay.
You okay?
Yes.
We've
got some promo graphics for Key Model World Live. I've just heard from Mike Wilde. He emailed me. I thought when I was reading it, thinking, where's he going to go? No, you can't have any tickets now. Go on, sort off. Richard Gruter says, when I was in Morrison's, there was a guy buying all the OXO. Must be stockpiling. I'm sorry, has there been some kind of escapee from lollipop stick writing, joke writers? Freedom!
Who's that guy that does the 60s stuff on radio? Because he does all those jokes, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Love-tastic, yeah.
My dad loves listening to
Tony Blackburn.
That's it.
Nice. Dave Scott Railway says, my grandparents live in Glanreed. Excellent. I used to hate when I was doing driving work. You get to places and they demand to know, like, where have you come from? It's like, listen, mate, I've got 26 pallets. Every single one's from a different company. We need to know a company. And I just for the hell of it, I always used to say, Inniskedwin Catering. How's that spelt? Well, it starts with a Y. And it was like, they're just like, right, we're gonna torture you through this. Inniskedwin, come on, you spell it. Nope, you got it wrong. Try again. Yes. Biscuit Barrel says, my father will forever go on about the fact he fixed Pete Waterman's air conditioning, supposedly. I don't know. I mean, I go on and on about the fact that I used to drink in the pub with Nat Lofthouse.
To be fair,
that's my go-to story.
To be fair, we could just say you used to go on and on. Okay, guys, 5.
Hey, what? Who?
The final call for the questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The competition is now closed.
Okay, so
if you've got your emails already in, then I will be going through them.
Absolutely. So, RG Models 86 says, I got a letter in the post today. It said on the envelope, please do not bend. I thought, how am I supposed to pick it up? I'm sorry. Is this has Tony Blackburn escaped from the lollipop stick joke factory again? Hey. Right. So anyway, right, so we can actually now tell people what the answers are.
Go on,
so
then.
If you're wondering, question 1, what 3 colours have the Monday Club badges been released in? The answer was blue, green, and it's actually maroon, but we will accept red. Question 2 says, what is Jenny's favourite locomotive type? I did actually write Gronks as the answer, but then I realised when somebody said A4s that actually I've said so many times that I love A4s that we will also accept A4s. I'm looking at the 29 of them on the shelf. 29 A4s versus, I think it's about the same for Gronks. So, yes, basically, I will accept A4s as well. SHGP Media says Crimson on your website. Boom! Told you it was Crimson. We will accept Crimson, Maroon, Red.
I've been accepting all variants of red.
Yeah. Simon Train's Mother Rover Showcase says, knew it. Question 2 was a trick question. Well, I am accepting Gronks and also A4. Anthony said, I said A4, Gronk it up too. I know, that's what swung me. It's like, oh, Eldon, yeah, I have gone on about that a lot. So there we go. Stevie Film says Daypole Red. Could be.
Right, doing a final check to make sure that I've got all of them in.
Oh.
So, yes, it looks like I have, but I'm just going to check this one further.
Valleys 56XX says the McKinlith, Östergönlice and Aberystwyth steam traction independent company, Myastic. McKinlith, Östergönlice and Aberystwyth. Yeah, no. Simon Train's Mother Rose Showcase says, I said A4 as well. That's okay then. You're in. Crimson is just posh red. Yeah, it is rather. So's maroon in a way. So there we go.
Yep, looks like we've got them all. So.
Boom.
Okay, now we can.
Oh, right. So we've got 3 pairs of tickets to give away.
Yes.
So.
All the names are in the hat.
Let's have a look. We seem to be down on competition, actually. Was there a lot of wrong answers?
No.
I think a lot of people have already bought their tickets. So, Lucky Monday Club.
Lift it up so people can see what you're doing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, lovely. I don't know, I'm making silly noises. So I'm going to pick one out. And we have got... I can't read your writing.
Oh, for goodness sake. Paul at City Aerials.
Excellent. Oh, John JMC, our guru of sound, has arrived late. Late, Gandalf. Late.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Right, so the second pair of tickets has been won by, it looks like Greg 7.
Greg 7.
Do you think that was like, I think it was related to Blake 7?
Good, Jen. Really good. Go ahead. Really good joke there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And the final winner is, drum roll please, for the final pair of tickets to Key Model World Live, the lucky winner who will win a pair for themselves and either a family member or somebody they really want to take is Stephen Ball. So congratulations, Stephen Ball.
Oops.
Thank you.
Why have I just dropped that? I need that. Okay.
So thank you everybody who's entered, and because we're feeling generous, or should I say because Key Model World Live are feeling generous, don't worry. If you really, really wanted to win tickets but haven't already, you can still buy tickets if you can't wait. But next week, we've got 2 more pairs of tickets to give away. That's right. You have to be watching live. So spread the word. Anthony says, well done to all the winners. Enjoy the show. Congrats all, says Chris Bish UK. John JMC, the Guru Sound, says super busy. Congratulations to all this. I think actually we've got some. I think they've been won by lurkers, which is great because it shows there's more people here than those who are talking.
It's great. It's always great when people win.
Absolutely, Dundee Road. It's great to see you. It says Evening Monday Club. Gander,
The Monday clubbers never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Put that away.
Thanks,
Put
Gander.
it away. Put it away.
It's all I've got. I'm sorry. It's like green flag. Unfortunately, it's all I've got because my finger broke. Peter Jackson Cheadle here says, "What is the Duchess running around on the second line? Please let Jenny." Okay. Trains that are running. That is actually City of London. It's a Hornby model. Really quite nice. It's fitted with HM 7000 sound decoder. There we go. On the outermost line, we've still got that Class 37. It was actually the incredible sale. It's sound fitted, an incredible sale that TMC did. And it was so good. All you Patreons and channel members who got early access to the Friday video bought them all. I think they sold about, I think they had about 60 of them, and they all sold to people who had early access to the Friday video by being a channel member. Chobberton Junction says evening all. We've got a lot of latecomers.
The Monday clubber is never late, Jenny Kirk, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. What else we got running? Right, there's the Sports Gronk, the Class 09s on one of the ABC shuttles.
Very nice. I like.
Hellion Class 27 and Bachman Class 25 make up the final ones in the trio for the ABC. What's wrong?
A boatload of red paint just collided with a boatload of blue paint. All the sailors were marooned. Boom, boom.
Can somebody please stop Tony Blackburn from posting? Yes, look, testing is great. Yeah. Right. Rob says internet's playing up my end. I think you might find it's your end.
It seems all right from our end. We've got no messages about poor connection, and we are looking at it because I've got I've got the stream health here, and it's just perfectly fine.
Yeah, we're all in the green. Don't forget to tickle that like button, and also consider sharing the stream. And if you haven't already done so, do please subscribe to the channel. We're very nearly at 26,000 subscribers, and it would be lovely to get to 100,000. I want the plaque. Come on, everybody. I'd be honest, people don't subscribe to stuff anyway, because I've talked to a lot of YouTubers It's getting harder and harder to get subscribers.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yes, I just saw all of that. Oh dear. Some of this stuff,
Nigel Wham God, it's time to go now. See you soon. Bye. Take care.
Take care. Thanks for coming along, dude.
Nigel Cole says it's inappropriate to make a dad joke if you're not a dad. It's faux pas. Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake, guys.
Travis TT Train says the guy who stole my diary just died. My thoughts are with his family.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're all really bad.
It's like, I'm sorry, but a Train Spotting Jacob says I broke my arm in a game of hide and seek, so they put me in the ICU.
I'm just doing one collective trombone here.
Yeah. Mark Wilson says, have a countdown to press the like button. It works well on other channels. How does that work then? So everybody, if you've not already hit the like button, everybody get down and hang with the cool kids in 3, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Hit the like button. Yes, that's right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That finger just went straight down my cleavage.
Straight through you.
Yes.
I'm getting old.
SHGP Media. No, we'll be doing 2 new questions next week, so next Monday. Let me just check.
Tune in next Monday for more.
I've got actually. Can I just double check? What date is next Monday?
What's that? How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the raggedy tail.
Let me just talk to the nice people. I need to check something because I know it's been done quite last minute.
Are you now going to find out that actually next week is the thing? The 21st of April is next Monday. Are we doing just today?
By Monday, April the 22nd. Monday, April the 22nd.
Do we need to pull the other ones tonight?
Hold on. The 22nd is Tuesday, Mr. Mike Wild.
Yes.
Or do we need to pull the other 2 out now? Have you still got the hat?
I've got the hat, but all the names are put in that bag. Pass me that bag. Pass me the bag. Tim, pass me the bag.
No. We'll do it next Monday.
Fine.
Next Monday. So we will be doing a draw for 2 more pairs of tickets.
Do you want to just do them now?
No, because you never know. They might have fallen all the way to the bottom, and then that would be unfair on people.
All right, well I could just write them out again.
Yeah, there is a Monday club next Monday.
There is a Monday club.
Yeah.
There's always a Monday club, except for those times when there wasn't.
Exactly. So there, Mark Wilson says, see, the likes went from 118 to 152. Boom! And if anybody's wondering who's joined late, then firstly, Gandalf will have a word for you. And secondly, I'm wearing shades because I've got a migraine and it does help.
What?
So there we go. Are we showing some videos?
I'm just loading them up now.
Yeah, you do that. Train Spotting Jacob says, so I traded a Hellion Class 86 and 4 Caledonian coaches worth 657.40. That's pretty good. Gave me a sound fitted Class 40. Do you think I should trade back? Because I'm not happy with the value.
If you've traded, that's
I'm
it.
afraid
the world of trades does tend to go on the rule of no
if
backsies.
if they were the Hatton's coaches, they are actually worth quite a lot of money. So
oh my goodness. Chobberton Junction says, Chobberton Junction layout is no more, but there will be a CJV2.
Oh.
It can be tough when you have to close down
Iron Horse Railways is going through a similar thing at the moment. But sometimes it can be used as a chance for renewal and to actually do things differently. I know, when I look around here at Weir Yard, I look at it and think I've got a lot of things out in my system, but I'm also much better at building model railways than I was when I built this model railway. So there's a lot of things I'd do differently, and Yeah, it's like if I were starting again from scratch, what would I build?
Knowing you, it would be something wacky, and then you'd be sick of it about 6 weeks after you've built it.
I think I'd always get sick of it. I mean, like, I am a little bit sick of Waryard, I must admit. But I don't know. I mean, it's a tricky one, really. I'm looking around and thinking, what would I do differently? There are a few things I would do differently. Firstly, I would make it so I could run more trains continuously. There's one little bit where if I ran, I can't do it now because of the way the scenery is, but if I'd have run a little bit, one extra little loop of track, I could have had an extra continuous running line, and I would have been well chuffed with that. And yes, the mountain. I keep meaning to actually chop down Jablite Mountain and start again from scratch. And there's a little part of me that still thinks I need to do that. Mark Wilson says you need a station. I had a station on my last layout, and I kind of got it out of my system.
You kind of got a station.
Well, not really. There's no platforms or anything.
Settle Station.
No, it's Dent. That's Dent Station.
It's there.
And that's Oakworth. There's Oakworth Station over there.
The station from the Settle and Carlisle Railway.
Yeah, but Dent. The station's called Dent. Oh,
you're a dent.
Oh, it's like dealing with children, isn't it?
Train Spotting Jacob says, I hate my job. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing.
Summer Breeze, Muller Railway, John and Holly says, I've had to dismantle layouts a few times due to house moves, but we are now settled at this new house, so I will finally have a layout that can stay. Raymond Legg says, I get tired of trains sometimes, so I take a break for a while and come back.
Yeah,
that works as well. I mean, I must say that one of the things I do like is the fact that I have more than one model layout. So I've got the Garden Railway, which is always good for when it's nice and sunny. But then Mynydde Tatws is really coming back into its own. I'm doing a little bit of a revamp on Mynydde Tatws. So what I'm actually doing is I'm adding in an upper level quarry and just revamping the scenery. So as part of that, Primo trees. Love Primo trees. I've got loads of them here that I actually got at the Great Electric Train Show, I think it was. This last one gone. And I've just had them hanging around waiting to go on there. Right, anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. I'm getting the hurry up. If the finger hadn't have fallen apart last week, I'd have been being prodded with the finger. So, anyway, Peter Jackson says, hello, Jenny, Zoe, and the Toaster Twins. The Toaster Twins are in a little den behind all those Primo trees.
They've built a tree fort. It's amazing.
They have, actually, yes. Another short video for your delectation and consideration for showing on the Monday Club. It shows ex-LNER B1 Mayflower leaving Bury on the East Lancs Railway's Legends of Steam 2 event on 15th of March 2025. This is only the second time this loco has visited the East Lancs Railway. The last time was in 2012, apparently. So, let her roll.
No,
I said let her roll, not cough and splut.
I can't help it.
I don't know why, but oh, there we go. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just coughing my lungs out here.
You are right.
Oh,
it's interesting. I think a lot of people forget.
How did this train get across the sea?
What?
When the Americans were settling for their colony.
Zoe, behave yourself.
It does look real. It's really well done. That steam generator is amazing.
You know, we had a go at the Tony Blackburn memorial jokes earlier on. Will you put a sock in it? That's better.
Here it goes.
It is a lovely look. And actually, East Lancs Railway, well worth a visit if you're in the area. This is actually our local preserved line. This is only about 10 minutes. If there's no traffic, 10 minutes from us.
Yeah, it's not that far at all.
Yeah,
that is lovely.
I've ridden on this railway a couple of times. Always enjoyed day out. The East
I know
Lancashire
exactly
Railway.
where they're standing as well because I've stood there.
Yeah, we stood there. It's a great little place, just off the end of platform 2, I think that is.
Whee. I love that with trains and with boats. When you see someone on a train or a boat, you wave.
Yeah, why not? So there's 3 platforms that are in use. There's actually 2 platforms that are used regularly, a 3rd platform that gets used occasionally, and technically there is a 4th platform, a little bay platform, but I've never seen a revenue train depart from it. Normally they just have stuff.
That was a really nice video. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure. The B1 is actually really, really nice. That livery, of course, don't forget, Hornby released. I think they may have sold out, but if you have a hunt around some of the smaller model shops, then you might still find some on the shelves. But that proved a very, very popular model.
So next up we have one from Richard Swiderski with a Black 5 at Lostock Graham.
Lostock Graham?
Not entirely sure. It's Lostock Graham and the Mid Cheshire line. So this should be very nice.
See, I always think of Lostock as being near Bolton, Lostock Junction.
Oh, Heaton and Lostock with Lostock Junction. Yeah, it's a bit different though, this one.
Yeah, right.
Here we go.
Lever. Go on.
Let's go for it. Always a pleasure to see these, so let's have a quick shufty at this one. The Mancunian Rail Tour, there you go. From Manchester Victoria to Holyhead. So maybe it did pass through Lostock.
Yeah, you be careful. That
I'm trying my best.
Are you?
No.
Did we not see this?
Graham, apparently.
Yeah. Did we see this last week?
I genuinely don't know.
This location we saw last week, but I don't think it was this train, was it?
Leslie Gilpin's saying, didn't we see this last week as well? I don't know. I'm just going through what I've got in my...
We saw the location, but I don't know if it's the same train.
Yeah. I do like the look of the Black 5. There's something about it.
I don't know why.
It moves a lot better than the one that you built.
Shush.
You should have seen Jenny's Friday night special. Actually, you will have if you saw her attempt to build a train.
Yeah. Ooh, smoky.
Yeah, we did see this one before. It's still lovely though.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so shall we? I know we've got quite a few videos, so let's
head on. But it's always nice to see it. Yep,
it
there's
is.
the one on the back going, huh? What's going on?
Smoky.
Where am I going? Thank you so much for that, Richard. It's really nice. We did show it last week. I'm just going through the list of stuff that's marked as unread.
Oh.
So that's how I do it.
Yeah.
And if it's managed to get marked as unread
I think
again,
sometimes
then that's
people
what
send it multiple times.
There's a
Naughty,
possibility.
naughty. So
Ooh.
this is from Dale Williams. Says, good evening, ladies.
Hello.
Over the weekend of the 15th and 16th of March. Oh, my birthday weekend.
Yeah, just tell the internet what your birthday is. Well done, Jim.
Yeah, but the internet doesn't know whether it's the 15th or the 16th of March.
No, they just tried
We
twice
had
now.
not one, but not two, but three special trains through Atherstone Railway Station. The first being the now regular Cheshireman tour from London Euston to Chester. This time hauled by Black 5 number 45212, which came through in both directions on Saturday. Then on Sunday we had two Footex specials hauled by Heritage Electric Locos classes 86 and 87. So, shall we?
Yes, let's have a look. So we've got a Steam special coming in. And I think not YouTube with an unskippable advert. YouTube's getting worse for that.
Yeah.
2 adverts unskippable.
Yeah, so the Cupboard Monkey is just dealing with the
2
adverts.
unskippable. I'm just keeping repeating it until it comes up.
Yeah, it's a good job we got all. Oh, there we go.
Press the button, babe.
That's right. You denied Dale his ad revenue.
It's not about that. It's like, we've only got a certain amount of time. Whoa, that's gone a bit.
You don't often see it on the centre road. Normally goes through on the platform
It's
road.
gone a bit of speed in it.
Yeah, you won't sell much ice cream going at
I
that
was going
speed.
to say that.
So there we go.
Whoa. Look at the different coaches and stuff that's going through. If you ran that at a show, people would tell you off. They'd
Yeah.
say, that's not real.
Biscuit Barrel asks, out of curiosity, has there been any updates on Revolution Train's Vale of Ryodel tanks? I remember them being announced and I haven't heard anything since. They have been showing off, I assume, pre-production models at various shows. I don't know where they're up to be honest with you. I've not seen any press releases. Doesn't mean there are no press releases, it just means they haven't reached me.
Yeah, we have been away, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Also, Revolution Trains, you find my email address, drop me an email.
Yeah, you know where we are.
Yeah, you know where we are. In the bin! So, here we are.
Oh, it's going at some speed there.
Oh, Leslie Gilpin Railway says, you see, Network Rail have ruled all steam has to be pushed until the dry season is over.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, because there was a big fire. A line-side fire.
There's been some fires on our moors again. Someone's been out doing silly
the
buggers.
bell ends have been out, bell ending.
Yeah, playing silly buggers again.
Yeah, Raymond Legs, I hate that as well. The BBC tried that. When, to read in-depth articles, you must have an account. It's like, don't think so. Smell you later. And it seems everybody else did the same, because they then went, actually, no, you don't need an account anymore.
You don't need the account. We
Yeah,
weren't tracking you, honest.
Look at that, 86. Oh, doesn't that look nice? It does actually look really good in that livery, with the white cabs and the electric blue livery. I do like the classes 81 to 86 in their early liveries. Better with the tops number, of course, but,
Well,
can't
that's your
have
opinion.
RG Models 86 says, the arse wiperists have been in my neck of the woods too.
They annoy me so much. Like, leave it alone. You know what's going to happen, and you know you're going to get in trouble, but they do it anyway.
Well, it's like when you go over the M62, between junctions 23 and 24, there's a pub that's been shut recently, and the arsewiperists have been in there as well. And it's like bog off. You should go around their houses and just set fire to their house.
They probably love it.
Yeah, it's like, there you are. You can get up close and personal. There you are. Sniff this fire.
Sniff this, Jimmy.
Yeah. Can't have anything nice, can you?
Sadly not.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, meanwhile,
back at the ranch.
Yes. Yeah, back at the ranch, Hoss is doing something, I don't know. I never watched Bonanza. Believe that Back at the Ranch is taken from Bonanza. But,
couldn't tell you.
Martin Shipman asks, how's the model Jeep coming?
Kind of alright. Give me a second. I'm trying to stick a chair in
It's
it.
coming.
It's coming round the mountain when it comes. It'll be coming round the... Why is this sticking more to my fingers than...
It's amazing that, isn't it? And yet if you tried to stick it to your fingers, it wouldn't. It wouldn't work. Some great videos there, Dale.
To be fair, I haven't been doing an awful lot with the Jeep.
No, she's been jibber-jabbering.
I've been filling in the contest pages. And all the
Jibber-jabber.
papers and stuff.
Hey, fool!
We go
Jibber-jabber. 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 Bow, bow.
Wow, wow.
Hey, whoa. We're not after 9 yet.
Not yet, but soon.
So there we go. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're going to move on because we've got quite a few to go through. Thank you so much, Dale. So, what do we have next, Monkey of Cupboardness?
I don't know, because I'm trying to put this chair in here. Give me 1 second.
I'm
I'm trying to do multiple things at once, and unfortunately, they're all kind of getting in the way of each other, like a bunch of clowns. That
Yeah,
shouldn't know for each
incidentally, other news, we've also got new releases from Rapido Trains.
Oh,
we
yes.
mentioned them last week. Got a video coming on Wednesday this week with the full Rapido roundup. And my personal favourites, actually, the Diagram 1/801 fish fans. Really like the engineer's livery.
other. You do like a fish pram.
Yeah, something like that. But also the Caledonian Railway Diagram 67, and the Railway Clearinghouse 1907 open wagons are the non-end door tipping variety. So do check out that full video on Friday we've got, because that's actually a special Wednesday. On Friday, we've got a video highlighting the Class 411, the refurbished Class 411 that TMC have in their amazing value sale. So this is the one in Jaffa livery. So you can press skip now. Oh, look.
I'm trying to do multiple things, Jen. You can see I'm typing. Come on.
Pressing Skippy. Oh, is this from Ali Pali?
No, this is the London Festival of Railway Modelling.
That's an Ali Pali. That's what.
But it's not called Ali Pali.
No,
it's
but
called the
what...
London Festival of Railway
no,
Modelling.
But that's what everybody says. Mark Wilson says, Jenny, have you visited Les's new layout? No, I haven't actually. We do need to.
We do. So we've got a message here from Simon Trains, who has sent us this lovely video of the London Festival of Railway Modelling.
Okay.
And here we go. We're going to have a look in. And it looks rather nice.
It is always very nice. So I've been to this event.
Jump it on past the talking bit because we can't hear it. So here we go.
I've been to Ali Pali quite a few times.
I do.
And it's always a great show, I must admit. Oh, look at that. That is really nice track.
That is really well done. There's some lovely things. And this is what fits in with what we were talking about for the topic.
Can I just say, correct sleeper spacing. Doesn't it look good?
Isn't it P4?
Yes, that would be why it's all correct.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to go to the trouble of making the track the right width, you might as well spread out your sleepers to the right length. And when you see it, it's like, actually, that does look good, doesn't it?
Yes. So, guys, this fits in quite nicely, actually, with the topic that we've got tonight. And what importance shows have for our community. It's a lot of the time it's being able to get things fairly cheap from the second-hand stalls, which is always great. But the other big thing, like seriously big thing, is getting inspiration.
Yeah, and I think that nothing beats seeing a layout in person, because you're then free to scrutinise details in a way that photographs and videos only show you a little snapshot.
They show you exactly what the person wants you to see.
But when you're there, there's so much to see, and you can see it at your own pace. I mean, these are lovely. So there's a nice narrow gauge layout, and it's like a tramway layout.
Oh, that is lovely. I like that. It's cute.
Yeah.
Someone's taking their shed for a walk. It's nice when the sheds get out.
It's not a shed. Oh, look, there's a steam tram. Oh, I like that steam tram.
It looks like a shed, and that's what I like.
I'm going to take my shed for a spin. Yeah. My shed's got wheels underneath.
The wheels on your shed
and a
go
stove.
round and round.
But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy looking at the layouts it shows. The problem I've got is when I go to shows, I never get to see anything.
No, you don't, because everyone goes, "Hi, Jenny." I mean, that's what you're there for, to a certain extent. You want to see people.
Maybe I need to put a disguise on.
Yeah, wear your sunglasses next time.
Sorry, I can't see you. This is nice. So it's 2 bridges up sidings, 00 gauge.
Oh, that looks interesting. There's a lot of visual interest going on in that greenery, definitely.
Michael Sarsfield says, hate the rivet counters at model shows. They point out what's wrong. At the end of the day, it's our model. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Andrew Bettis very kindly donated $4.99 on the super duper chat. Says, good to see Zoe back on form. Thank you so much for your generosity.
It has been a bad time, guys. It's been a really bad time.
It has. But
unfortunately, I can't change the past now.
I understand. Andy Fry's Junction says Moston will be at Lee 2026 for Lee's 50th birthday.
Cool.
Oh, excellent.
I'm going to jump this on a little bit. We're going to use this as our final one tonight, so I'm going to jump it on a bit. Because I want to see a bit more. Because we are coming up to 9 o'clock, and the
there we
ball
go.
Of death. Hooray!
Ivet tank, is that a night? Yeah, I think it's either an Ivet tank or a 3MT. Actually, it's a
Abergavenny.
3MT. Oh, his 3MT just went and stalled. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh, look, listen to me. What a bloody rivet counter. No, but yeah, rivet counters, it's like the ones who criticise the most always do the least. It's my mother always used to say. She had an expression: "Empty vessels make the most noise."
They can't get on with the. Oh, that's nice.
Ah, Farquhar Branch. That's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, the people that complain all the time, they can't possibly get on with actually making the models.
Yeah,
because they're too busy whining at everyone else.
Toby! Hello, I've got Henrietta. Ooh, peep peep.
Okay.
Poop poop. Oh, it's
it's
Larry the locomotive.
just pinged something.
Yeah, armchair critics, Richard Knowles, absolutely.
Transparent.
Andy Fires Junction says in 2025 got a 55-foot O gauge layout. In 2027 got a 100-foot gauge 3 coming. Wow. Right.
Yeah, just keep going, Jen. I've got something on the floor. It's transparent plastic and it's got glue on it, and I can't find it.
Run your hand over. Eventually, it'll stick to you. This is nice. I like this. Some really nice rugged vegetation and bridges. I love bridges. So this is nice. I like this one. 3B Rails says good night to all. Have a great week, everyone. You take care as well.
Thanks for coming along, dude. Have a great night.
Having your company. The more rivets you count, says Raymond Legs, the less time you have to build your layout. That is absolutely true. People who count rivets never have any time to
embrace the fun time.
Oh, my arthritis is kicking in now. Oh, I do. I don't know whether you heard that click, but that click was my knee.
I heard it.
Yeah, I felt it. So this is nice. I like this. The vegetation really does stand out.
Really does.
Steam special. Choo choo.
Beep beep.
Yeah. Oh, night to you, Yaharic. It's been great having your company as well.
Thanks so much for sending this in, Simon. That's wonderful. I'm going to pop back to the
S scale. Now, there's unusual scale. Very dedicated.
No one's seen it anymore, Jen, because we have moved back. I told you I'd press the button.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You're like white noise to me, you know.
I can tell. We're almost at 9 o'clock, so I've come back to the main.
Are we?
Yes.
Look at that. That's gone quick, hasn't it?
I think the tablets that you took have started to do their thing, babe.
Oh, to be honest, straight after this stream, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't.
Biscuit Barrel says my rule when making models is it's my model. I can do what I like, and I shan't take criticism from rivet counters. Boom! I do exactly the same. I normally say to them like, "Oh, well, I look forward to seeing your model. Where is it?" So I can criticise.
My response to stuff like that is when they say, "Well, you can't do that." I just did, didn't you? See it?
No, your response is normally to suggest that they might wish to go forth and reproduce.
Yes.
Yes.
Go forth and multiply.
So there we go. Anyway, don't forget that we've got 2 videos this week. We've got the Rapido Wagon Roundup on Wednesday, and we've got that full video on the Class 411, the refurbished Class 411. That is in the TMC, the Model Centre sale. And incidentally, do check out TMC, the Model Centre's Facebook page. They've got a post, and this is a competition to win 200 squids worth of vouchers. And actually, technically, no purchase is necessary as long as you've bought something in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
You are eligible. Just follow the instructions in their post, share a picture of your model on your layout and such like, and you could be in there for 200 quid of credit, which actually means you could have one of those Class 411s. I think 200 quid just about covers 3/4 of it. So anyway, look, you guys take great care of yourself. And again, final word from me is I'm wearing shades because I've got a migraine and it really hurts.
Yeah.
I've been really ill all day. It's not got any better. But the Willys Jeep's coming along quite nicely. There's quite a big gear stick on that.
It's a lot smaller than I expected it to be.
I mean, I'm actually looking at this and thinking that rusted up, just at this point in the build, that would be perfect for an abandoned vehicle.
Okay, if that's what you want, we can leave it like that.
You haven't quite glued the springs in. You see that moving?
I can't help it.
Just slather it with glue. But yeah, no, I think actually that would be. Does it have an engine, or is it just got a bonnet that goes over the empty?
It's just got a bonnet that goes over the top.
I have rivulets of ideas forming in my mind. I mean, would you be averse to me actually weathering that up and putting it on Minith tattoos?
That's what I'm building it for, babe.
Well, stop building at that point, because I have got a cunning plan to actually weather that up as a semi-derelict vehicle. I think I could, yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'll leave it there. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry it's been a bit haphazard tonight. It's just one of those nights.
It has, yeah, because
before we go,
struggling with illness.
Before we go, let's have a final message from our sponsor.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So there we go, and it's been great to have your company as always. Do please tickle that like button and consider sharing the stream to social media. And if you're not already done so, do consider subscribing. We've also got a link down below to get your Monday Club pin badge, which opens access to some amazing discounts for in-person shopping. As we always say, support the retailers who support your hobby. And Model U at Key Model World will be offering 10% off in-stock figures to those with a Monday Club badge. So make out like a bandit. There's quite a few other retailers at the show. West Hill Wagon Works, TMC, Sawyer Models, and no doubt there'll be others as well where you can exercise your discounts. Also, Monday Club wagons, last few available. I will say as well, actually, the pin badges, we do have a low stock warning. That they're selling pretty slow and steady, but we're really quite low on stock. If it's a must-have item, then do make sure you get that ordered. But until the next time,
to avoid disappointment.
Yeah, to avoid disappointment. Cupboard Monkey.
Hello.
Monday Night Live. What have you got coming up?
Well, it's the all request show, and I've had a request already for Death Trap Dungeon, an extremely difficult game.
That sounds like a health and safety violation right there.
It is. It's an extremely difficult game from the late 90s based on the Choose Your Own Adventure fighting fantasy book Death Trap Dungeon from the 80s.
Oh.
So it's double Death Trap, yes.
So don't forget, everybody, you'll be prompted to go straight across in your live streaming experience. We'll continue, but for now, from all of us here at Weir Yard Towers, you guys take great care of yourself. It's been an absolute honour to share Monday night with you guys. Ta-ta for now.
Take care and bye for now. The train now departing is the 2102 service to Bedfordshire, stopping at Bolton Trinity Road. Minith Tatis Newydd. Their own name player that Jenny said had a name, and it turned out it didn't have a name. Packham on the back, Huggleton on the hill, Butts farting, all change at 3 cocks for Lord Hereford's knob, Eindhoven, Pittsburgh somehow, and then on to Bedfordshire. That's the 2102 service to Bedfordshire. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was is gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night.
Are you ready, Zoe? So, it's just got time to say thanks very much for joining us, and we'll be handing you over to the Cupboard Monkeys. All request Monday Night Live. But for everybody here, you guys take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.